Hello, you've joined Tim Whitworth, Financial Director, and Steve Morris, the Operations Director of the Morgan Motor Company. We're two drivers on this Norwegian trip, which is going to be a momentous trip for us both. But more importantly, the cause behind the thought of going to raise money is for the Marfan Syndrome condition. Very close to Steve's heart and Steve's family, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to ask Steve a few questions. So Steve, first of all, how's Lucy getting on?
Yeah, she's doing really well, thank you. Yeah, she goes through checkups 3, 4, 5 times a year, plus she has her back operations as well, which have been standard. Well, let's say standard back operations. She has her back operations 3 times a year, every year, and has done for the last few years. Hopefully, her final back operation should be in February or March of this year. But as far as her Marfan Syndrome diagnosis goes, she's doing really well, thank you.
Good. And it was due to your vigilance, really, why it was actually diagnosed?
Well, actually, it's Alison, actually, my wife. It was just one of those freak things that happens in life, and thankfully it did. I got home from work one night as normal. Alison was quite upset because she'd noticed a few things with Lucy. She'd been on the internet to do some searches, which is always slightly dangerous nowadays with everything that you can learn on the internet. Yeah. And from that it snowballed a rapid rate of knots to the point that we were literally in Birmingham Children's Hospital within a sort of a week or so after Alison noticing these few symptoms. Following that, it was 4 weeks after that, and Lucy was having major heart surgery.
Yeah, and I think that's the key. No matter who you are and whatever part of life you come from, this condition can hit anybody. It's a genetic condition. I'm right, isn't it?
It is a genetic condition, although it's what they call a point mutation. It's Alison, on any of Alison's side of the family, haven't got this syndrome, nor of my side of the family, and it's just a freak of nature. It just happened. It's
when two genes.
Yeah, two genes mutate, and it just didn't. It just happens.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And it's such an unknown charity that we're raising the money for, and part of the reason for us actually throwing ourselves behind this is to make sure that all of the Morgan community get behind us and are aware of the condition, and let's hope we can find some research to give everybody a cure, because not everybody has been as lucky as Lucy, and let's hope we can, make sure that not many families go through what your family have gone through.
Yeah.
So, but we're looking forward to it. It's going to be fun, and we'll see everybody on the way, and we'll probably post a few videos, certainly Twitter and Facebook on the way. So
a film as well.
And we're making a film which will be available afterwards with Mog Magazine, so watch this space and enjoy it. Okay, well, I know I'm going on the trip and I'm really excited about it, but I don't really know how I came about being roped into it. Steve, whose idea was it to actually raise some money?
Well, I think that the whole trip came about from Morgan customers who have become good friends through ownership of Morgan, and Andy Abbosh, Simon Murphy, Brian Vokes, John Richards. What happened was, I think Andy had obviously learnt about Andy and Simon learnt about Lucy and what we were going on, due to the fact I was due to go on an aero club trip literally the day before Lucy had the diagnosis. So unbeknown to myself, they'd sort of got together and had followed what was going on with Lucy, and did a bit of research on the syndrome, the Marfan syndrome, and decided that they'd like to try and offer some help and do something. And yeah. It was a trip that was going south first, and I think due to Simon put in the web page, due to a few challenges, but it snowballed from there. And so really it's thanks to the Morgan customers and the wider family,
which is typical of Morgan.
Yeah, and it's
in
just
the whole community, really.
Yeah. So I'm eternally grateful for being able to get on this and try and give something back.
Good.